Hey guys, thanks for watching. I want to share with you some of the foods that you must avoid on a nutritional ketosis lifestyle plan versus the foods that you can embrace that you may not be realizing how easy they are to embrace and what they can really do to help you burn that body fat, give you that energy, transform your health more than you could ever imagine. So the foods that you really need to avoid are simple. You need to avoid anything that is based on flour. So the flour coming from wheat, the different rices, any of the carbohydrates, complex or simple. So any simple carbohydrate you want none of, but also the complex carbohydrates you really don't want. So when you're on keto, you're looking to get 50 grams of carbohydrates a day. So you can get those from vegetables. So there are a lot of fruits that you need to avoid. You can incorporate some of the berries, but every other fruit, bananas, strawberries in larger quantities, the consumption of fruit needs to be highly reduced, and you just need to be very cognizant of how much you're getting on a daily basis. You want to avoid trans fats. We all know how bad trans fats are, but a lot of trans fats are hidden in different foods. So you need to make sure that you're not getting those trans fats. Bad fats on keto makes it a dirty keto, and that becomes a huge issue for you as well. You want to avoid sugar. Sugar can be found in so many ways, right? We overconsume sugar on an average day. And so even things like honey that seem healthy, and like I grew up with my own honeybees actually, I don't eat honey. So again, pushing the sweeteners out, pushing the trans fats and all of the sort of processed flours and carbohydrates, simple and complex, need to go out. Now let's talk about what you can eat on the ketogenic diet. Well, you can eat your heart's desire of all sorts of really delicious vegetables. So things like asparagus, artichokes. I like a lot of the vegetables like the dandelion leaves. Those are bitter. You get used to them. They really feed you in an incredible way. All of the different types of salads, the dark green leafy vegetables. I like to eat a lot of super herbs, as I call them. Those could be cilantro, basil. You can get super herbs from rosemary. And what these herbs do, you may be used to just using a little garnishing of herbs, but once you sort of incorporate them more on the tablespoon level, so a couple of tablespoons of pesto. I've got links to recipes below where I make all different types of super herb pestos. There are so many ways to really enjoy the vegetables, and they're so great on keto, especially when you're getting things like the artichokes or the different vegetables that really have the higher levels of fiber. The cruciferous vegetables, I'm a huge fan of. There's so many benefits to them. A lot of the dark berries are really good. You can eat grass-fed meats. You can eat lots of dairy products if your body utilizes the dairy products. I eat a lot of cheese. I drink kefir every day, and I'm a huge fan because it's filled with more strains of probiotics than you could ever imagine. Eating a nutritional ketogenic diet is a healthy way to eat, and you have options to foods like butters and sauces and so much what we have always considered to be super decadent, not being decadent. You can also incorporate cacao, a little bit of dark chocolate. I drink typically a glass of wine every single day, and I drink the dry wines. And again, if you click on the links below, you'll see recipes where we use dry wines, or you'll see when I was in France working with some of the vintners. It's all very interesting. And the main thing about what you can and cannot eat is getting over the idea that keto is restrictive. It's not, it's just different. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got enthusiastic about some of the foods you can eat, push out the foods you can't eat, and to your good health. I love your comments. If this kind of information is something you want to learn more about, you can hit the subscribe button, you can hit the little bell, and we will continue to share with you recipes, keto experts, all sorts of ways for you to really take your health to that next level.